Hey y'all, Michael Smith here with the Bluefield Group, and today I'm joined by Eric Knight, one of our favorite home inspectors, and we're going to be talking about some tips to get your home ready for the fall and winter months. Alright, so temperature is finally starting to come down, getting a little chilly outside, leaves are finally starting to change color, which means it's finally fall time, right? So what are some things that we need to be doing at home?
Well, fall is a beautiful time, but you mentioned those leaves. Those leaves are coming off the trees.
That's right.
So it's definitely a good time to make sure that we start keeping our gutters free of the leaf buildup. Also even your roof, because as leaves pile up on the roof, that can not only provide a way for moisture to be held in there and even create leaks in the roof sometime, also can give a place for our little friends, the yellow jackets, to form nests and that kind of thing. So we want to keep our roofs and gutters clear.
Okay, gotcha. So what about trees in general?
Well, as you're doing that, pay attention to the branches and the limbs of trees that might be growing toward the house. If they're getting close enough to touch the house, you want to get those trimmed back, because as it starts to get windy and breezy this winter, you don't want those branches scraping your shingles and doing roof damage to your house.
Okay. Anything else outside that we need to worry about?
While you're on the outside this time of year, go ahead and walk around the house, take a look at the windows. You want to take a look at the caulking around the windows, make sure that they're sealed up well to keep the house from becoming drafty. Okay. Also thinking about the cold weeks that will be coming in at some point here. Think about any water features, irrigation systems, those kind of things that are on the outside of the house. Mm-hmm. Irrigation, you may want to have the lines blown out so that there's no water in there to freeze and potentially crack your pipes. With any water features, fountains, those kind of things, you want to go ahead and shut those down for the winter months. Okay. And even your the hose bibs on the outside. Yep. Go ahead and disconnect those garden hoses, and here in the next few weeks it's time to put a little insulated cover over those to just help those pipes from freezing as well.
Yeah, okay. Anything specific we need to worry about if our home is on a crawl space?
If you're on a crawl space, it's not a bad idea during the coldest parts of the winter here where we live to close up your crawl space vents. That way you hold in a little bit of residual heat, which is good for your pipes. Also probably helps the efficiency of your home during those cold times. But don't forget to reopen those crawl space vents once the winter months have moved out, and because you want your crawl space to be able to be well ventilated. Okay.
So what about chimneys?
All right, yeah, so if you're going to be building a fire in your fireplace this winter, you definitely want to have your fireplace and your chimney checked out to make sure you don't have residual buildup of creosote from last winter. And you want to make sure that it's operating safely, your damper's operating properly. You want to make sure that squirrels and some of our other friends in nature haven't built some kind of a nest in your chimney that's going to keep the smoke from drafting out the chimney like it's supposed to as well.
Gotcha. Okay. What are some things we can do inside?
Well, inside, thinking about building those fires, it's also a great time to make sure that your smoke detectors, carbon monoxide detectors have fresh batteries in them, that they're working properly so that the family stays safe during this time. It's also a good time to call for your annual checkup on your furnace. Great time to have your furnace checked to make sure that it's operating properly. You want to make sure that you don't have any venting issues that could also create an unsafe situation for your family during the winter months.
Okay, gotcha. Anything else on the inside of the home that we need to worry about this time of year?
Well, one more thing that a lot of people don't think about. It's a good time to reverse the direction of your ceiling fans. Oh. So your ceiling fans during the summer months are blowing air down, so they're going in a counterclockwise manner, blowing air down on you, which feels great. You don't really want the wind chill factor during December and January, so if you reverse those and put them on a low speed, it won't give you that feeling of blowing straight on you, but instead will force the warm air that tends to stay at the top of your room. It'll force it out and down and just help circulate the warm air into the room, make it more comfortable.
Well, that's fascinating. Something I've heard about, but I never remember to do. So
easy to do, and makes makes life easier during those cold days.
Absolutely. All right, Eric. Well, thank you so much for coming back.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Michael.
your time. Hope this was helpful for you guys. If there are any other real estate related topics you'd like us to cover, please leave a comment below.